No, that was all me. I did that.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Not mine
well,
this time.
Yeah, but
You can
it's
blame it on
usually
me.
your fault.
Absolutely.
But
And
this
you
one,
take the blame.
Tyler always gives me shit because he's like, every time it's something. Every time. We can't just start one perfectly.
Why would you?
And we can't. We can't.
We can't or we can?
We will not. Welcome to the Mind Snacks Podcast. It is Wednesday, June 26th. It's 626 for you Lilo and Stitch fans. 626 day. If you're a Lilo and Stitch fan, you know what's up.
Do not know.
Well, then you don't know what's up.
Okay, do not know.
I am here in the studio with my friend, Patrick McGuire, guest co-hosting for my other friend, Tyler Me, tonight. Patrick McGuire, how in the hell are you, buddy?
Doing great, Bob.
Yeah?
Other than a few back issues, as we discussed, that doing well.
Yeah?
Yeah, enjoying the summer.
Yeah?
Ready for a little pool time and vacation. 4th of July coming up.
You still wearing the back brace?
I don't-
Patrick
I-
didn't want to sit on the couch tonight. For you guys watching the stream, Patrick didn't want to sit on the couch tonight. He was like, I think that's going to hurt my back.
Yeah, it's hell to
I
get
don't
old.
think so. So I had to completely do all this work to get everything ready. Yeah, dude, you saw me.
I did. I
You
watched
saw
you do
me.
all of it.
Don't get it twisted.
I saw all of it.
You saw me. I was doing the work.
It was a lot of work, but not really that hard.
Right. It's okay. It's okay. First time for everything on the My Snacks podcast, and that is no different tonight. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, our guest in studio is a young lady who I know very little about. I've learned that she plays softball, and she owns the Graceful Sweep cleaning company here based in Columbus, Indiana. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Cheyenne Moneymaker. Give it up. Give it up. Cheyenne, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm shocked you're not nervous at all.
No.
Like, you just rolled in here like, what's up? Like, I was like, you can bring a friend. You don't have to come alone. Like, this is what's going on. And you were just like, whatever, dude. I don't even care a bit.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Good.
Yeah?
I'm good. Stressed out. Life. We're
Yeah.
here. But yeah.
So much. So much. Now, through a light... I don't want to get it wrong. Through a light
Yeah.
stalking of your Facebook page,
that's fine.
I was
Everybody does it.
I was able to determine that you are a mother
Uh-huh.
and a business owner, and I believe engaged to be
Yes.
married.
Yes.
All
We're
right,
hoping
perfect.
for October,
Nice.
Yeah.
but life.
Oh yeah, man. Things are crazy. Do you have like all your like vendors booked and everything already? Or you're-
So everything's planned.
yeah.
I've made deposits and payments, and I've got some stuff paid off. But since school started Monday,
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, I don't know if this is gonna work out.
Right.
If we're gonna have to wait, push it back. So, luckily, like everybody is somebody that we know or we
Yeah.
have ties to. So.
So
can
you've
be
already
like,
got a
hey,
DJ, is what I was getting at.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you
Okay, I'm just
DJ?
saying.
I mean, I can have a plan B.
Not only do I
Backup plan.
DJ,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty good at it. But what I won't do is be someone's plan B ever.
Oh, okay. Well,
Shameless promotion over there. Anyway.
I mean, if I had known sooner, then
Right. Or had met me ever.
Right.
Like
right.
that's
I mean,
so no, full disclosure, I was actually kind of nervous about having a stranger out here. And was just kind of wondering how, and there's many more scheduled
Yeah.
for the coming future. You're just kind of the guinea pig. Like,
fine.
I was like, okay, what do we need to do to be accommodating? She definitely took one of my red, white, and berries. So apparently we're accommodating enough. And, all is well, it's first time with a person we don't know. Lisa Green says he is amazing at it. Thank you, Lisa. I don't even need to self-promote, Patrick. Everyone else does it for me. So lots going on tonight. I want to learn as much as I can about this local rock star who was referred to me by my friend who I haven't seen in a while, and you better tune in soon, Micah Tarek. I haven't seen that guy in a long time.
Tag him in it.
Yeah, I should. Like,
He's got more of like a dad bod now, probably.
oh yeah,
So,
he always had a
kids.
dad bod. Man,
Our dad bod's in now. I thought it was cool.
that's
yeah,
the thing
I
to
mean,
do.
I think so.
That's the thing to do. Is I've a two dad bod. Like I'm like a dad duo bod over here, like going on. And you know what? It's whatever. Like it's fine. It's I'm sure it's all right.
It's fine.
But so no, we're gonna spend this evening talking about whatever, getting to know Cheyenne. and we'll just go from there. So, are you from Columbus originally? Are you an OG here, or?
Long story. So my dad's side is from Columbus. I was brought here when I was little, like baby. Was here for probably 3 or 4 years of my life. Then we moved to Trafalgar.
Raglafart.
Graduated from Indian Creek. And then
Go Braves.
yes. After that, I kind of became an adult unwillingly.
That's a trap, just so you know.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't know how old you are, but that is that's the biggest lie anyone has
Yeah.
ever told me in my life.
Well, I was 18 and I thought I knew it all. So
Oh, every 18-year-old knows it all.
Yeah.
18 years old and I did my own thing and went and did my own thing and I learned the hard way. But I kind of went from Trafalgar, moved back to Columbus, moved to Edinburgh, bought a house in Morgantown, sold it, and then I'm back.
That whole
So-
like Johnson County loop, like Morgantown,
Right.
Trafalgar, Edinburgh, that whole deal
Yeah.
there. Actually,
I was in Franklin too for a little bit.
Yeah.
There you
so,
go.
Yeah,
right on.
the whole
I
Johnson.
lived in Franklin for a little while.
So
You
did I.
lived in
I
Franklin
lived
for a little
there long
while.
time. Yeah, I went to
You were
Franklin
you were a
College.
Franklin College guy.
Yeah,
Oh.
then stayed there after.
He
after
was not
college.
only a
Yeah.
Franklin College guy. Patrick McGuire was a Franklin College frat boy.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you couldn't get out of the
Yes, I
stage.
was in the fraternity at the college.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
yeah.
right.
Well, we had a business up there too. You know, so we stayed up there.
What fraternity were you in? I guess
Sigma
I've never
Alpha
asked
Epsilon.
you that. SIGEP?
Sigma Alpha Epsilon SAE.
SAE. Wow.
Right.
Was that the
Wow.
big house off Jefferson?
It is on Monroe Street.
Okay.
It's kind of laid out in a big single story. It has one little thing in the front, the second
Okay.
story area.
I think there used to be a big one off Jeff Street. Like if you're heading east, it's out on the left. It was like a 2-3 story, but I think they did away with that one.
Back when I was there, I think that was either the Teak House or the Lambikai House. I don't know. It's been a long time.
The Franklin days.
The old Franklin days.
The Franklin days.
Still love Franklin though. It's a great town.
Yeah, it is.
So you're not from Columbus at all, but
I mean, I
made it-
live here.
Made it here now. And
Yeah. I
Right on.
had a big, long
Sure.
circle to backtrack, I guess.
So you went to Indian Creek. I was going to ask, like,
Yeah.
east or north, like, you know what I mean? The whole
Yeah.
Columbus question.
No, I didn't get to go through that. We played, Indian Creek played North.
Yeah. And
Um,
softball.
yes.
Yeah.
And I think we've only ever beat them once.
Yeah.
North was always really good.
Yeah. Up to and including the last couple of years.
Yeah.
But so when did you decide that you wanted to get in business?
It kind of just came to me. So about 20, I think it was 2021, 2022, somewhere in there, after I had my youngest, I was sitting literally in our living room and my fiance Garrett was doing the dishes after dinner. Hey, what about school? Like, what do you mean about school? Like, that was forever away, almost 10 years ago. I can't go back. He's like, yeah, you can. Just go back. So I was like, okay. So fiddle farted around, thought about it, and I was like, okay, you know, if this is something that I really got to do, like, I'm not a homebody, so what am I going to do? Like, I have to do something to feel like I'm participating in the household. Or,
As opposed to having a full-time commitment.
Yeah, because I was working full time.
Sure.
I was a title clerk
Right.
here in Columbus. So that's kind of how I got into it. I quit my job, and probably a month into it, I was like, wonder how cleaning would go, if
Right.
I would be any good at it, or if it would take me anywhere. And I'm here.
Right.
So
You're here on the pod. I have made it to Mind Snacks.
right.
I am all the way here
Accomplishments.
now, right?
something.
listen.
I mean, a little bit
No.
is
It's cool to be noticed,
lot.
like, and
Yeah.
that's kind of the vibe we wanted to send. Like,
Yeah.
we want people to be noticed that are doing awesome stuff. Now,
Yeah.
there's so many different levels to you that we kind of briefly discussed before
Yeah.
the show.
Yeah.
Where it's like you're getting ready to start school.
Uh-huh.
You say school's starting, and it's like, no, school doesn't start for another couple months, but
right.
you're going to radiology school.
Yeah, and it's constant. So summer, fall, winter,
Yeah.
spring, summer, fall, winter, spring for 22 months.
What led you to radiology?
Well, I was going for PT first, got pregnant, dropped out, decided to go back. why don't you go for nursing? I'm not going for nursing. I would love to go for nursing, but my heart is too soft and I wear it on my sleeve. I would get way too attached and
Right.
there's no way.
Every nurse I know is just like they're really cool people.
Yeah.
But they are like there's a side of them that's just dark, cold bitches, man.
Yeah.
And they have to be.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I-
You're,
and I love it.
you're forced into it,
Yeah.
right? Because you can't connect. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't get too soft and everything, right?
Yeah,
'Cause
and
you do it
that's-
every day.
That's like I went through so much and I didn't want to keep that hard shell. I, molded myself back into a softer person and I don't want to go through that stuff.
Sure.
So I wanted to stay medical. Well, I've had a lot of sports injuries, so
Yeah.
X-ray tech was the next best
Yeah,
thing for
because
me.
you've been through it
Sure.
enough. You know kind of
Oh, yeah.
how the routine is.
Oh,
And
yeah.
like,
Well, I
can do
mean, and
this.
imagine
Yeah,
though,
yeah.
like, because you still play a little softball. So
Yeah.
imagine like you're an X-ray tech and you get hurt. You're just like at
like,
work
hey.
and you're like, hey man, do me real quick. This is gonna cost thousands if I go anywhere
I
else.
got one in my car. Let me run out
Right,
and check this real
right.
quick. I'll be back. Just
do
let you know
just
if I
do
can
mine
keep
real quick.
playing.
It's no
Right.
big deal.
So actually, my cousin, it's probably been like a month and a half ago. She was playing softball
Yeah.
and had a line drive hit to her on third base. She sent me a picture. I was like, "That's definitely broken. Like, do not try to push that off. That's broken." She's like, "No, I'm gonna give it next week or so." No, she had a bone chip.
Oh
I
man.
was like, "Dude,
Ugh.
listen."
I won't dive in softball. I'll tell you that. Like, there's things now playing softball that I won't do,
Mm-hmm.
just because like it's not worth getting hurt anymore.
Right, right.
You know what I mean? I'm not sliding into second to break up doubles play. I'm not doing it.
Same. Yeah, no.
I'm not diving on a ball that I
Not
just know I
committed?
can't get
Come
to.
on.
I know, right?
Right.
I'm afraid to jump because a lot of people that I know have torn their Achilles trying to jump, and I'm a large man.
Right.
Like, let's face it, if I jump, how much edge am I gaining?
Right.
Like, how much
If
lift?
it's not within
how
my
much
reach.
lift off do we really have here?
Right.
So let's just not pretend that me leaping into the air is something that should be.
That's how I tore mine.
Ah, damn it!
Oh, you tore yours?
Playing volleyball.
That's a
yeah,
weak one.
went up to block a shot. And
I had to look at my phone.
left leg just stayed on the ground.
I got a
And it hurt.
Venmo notification, and I get
Oh.
excited every time I get that. But it was just one of their things.
I was gonna say my Venmo is.
Right. By the way,
Anybody wants to send me money, I will
by
accept.
the way, so radiation, radiology, all X-rays. No, that's just bones, right? That's not like the MRI stuff too, right?
Right. So if I wanted to go on for a specialty or modality, which would be MRI, CTs,
Right.
whatever, then I would go for an extra year, which I
Okay.
am going to go for ultrasounds,
Okay.
but I can do that online. So what I'm going to be doing, this is the cool part I really am excited about. You wouldn't think about it, but like say if somebody was in a car wreck and you brought them in and they've got to have surgery like that and they need a hip replacement or screws put in or something, X-ray has to be there to take pictures while they're working on them to make sure everything's put in place
Oh, okay.
correctly.
Oh wow.
So that's what I'm excited for.
Yeah.
I like that stuff. I like the intense.
Yeah. Hell
In
yeah.
the moment.
Yeah.
Like the
Adrenaline
shit you see on
rush.
TV.
Yeah.
Like, you remember the old show? I guess it's not too old, but ER.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Right.
dude. That shit. I never ever wanted to be in the medical field. I can't handle blood. I can't.
Right.
Like there was a time when I wanted to be a firefighter,
Oh.
and I thought that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Like running into a burning building.
Yeah.
Wouldn't scare me a bit.
Yeah.
Walking up on a crash scene.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it.
It
Couldn't do it.
Yeah. So we just went through CPR training. So I can save your life, CPR or AED paddles. But thinking about it, it's like, what would you really do in a situation like that? Like you're doing trainings on dummies, but
Yeah.
Right, in the real life
In the
moment.
real situation.
You have to keep yourself calm and collected and
And I
Yeah.
go through everything. Yeah.
I think a lot of people do it, like police officers that go through their training, firefighters
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that go through their training. I know my brother has done some law enforcement training in the
Oh.
past where he's like, okay, yeah, they're real situations and we're trained in these situations,
Yeah.
but it's not real bullets. Like my life's not at stake.
right,
Yeah.
they're not
You know
actually
what I
coming
mean?
at
So-
you like
Right.
So it's got to be, they can make it as intense as possible. CPR training is the same
Yeah.
way. What are you doing when the person is not a dummy and they're actually relying on you
Right.
so that they can live another day?
right.
And
Yeah.
all that stuff, super intense. Love watching it on TV, but boy, I'm gonna keep bartending and producing podcasts. I promise you that.
Absolutely. Yeah. Shout out to those firemen and the EMTs and everything else that do that.
Everybody in
Shout
the
out
medical
to
industry has my ultimate respect, and people that desire to get into the medical industry, because when I met my wife, she was a CNA.
Oh, really?
And I was like, the work that CNAs do is unreal. Like from that level all the way up, it's just I can't think of anything more selfless.
Yeah.
Right.
That's I mean, another reason why I didn't want to go to nursing, because they don't get the recognition that they deserve. Any of them.
right,
I mean, from the lowest to the highest totem pole, it's not.
Sure. Absolutely. Well, talk like diving in like to the business. Like, is this how long have you been in business?
What is this? 3 years.
Okay.
So quit work, picked this up, went back to work, was cleaning part-time, and now I'm back to full-time. So, and honestly, I've never let it go, but this go around, my clientele has built so much, but it has taken me so long to get there. So much advertising, going word of mouth goes a long way.
Oh, yeah.
So,
A lot of phone calls, a lot of
text, phone calls.
Yep.
I mean, messages at midnight, 1
Like
o'clock.
you say, referral from people that you work with and do a good job, and like,
Yeah.
check her out, give her, try it.
Yeah. And I mean, everybody's rates are different, and it kind of sucks when somebody comes in. They're like, "Hey, how much will you charge for this?" It's like, I'll charge you this much, but they're like, I'm like, I want to lower it for you. Like, I want to be able to make it work. 'Cause it's not about me; it's about you. And I tell everybody that.
Right.
But I think every business owner goes through that. You have to know your worth,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
and that's the hard part. That's what I struggle with, because
Yeah,
I just
you want to be a
help.
softie and like, yeah, do it, and then you're like, you know what though, it's not worth doing it for that amount of money,
Right. But my downfall, I want to help people. I want to help
Right.
you. I want to, any way I can do it, I want to be able to help. But
So clean the whole house for $10, right? It's all cool.
Right. I can do it with my eyes closed. Yeah. I can't promise you it's going to be perfect.
And I've seen that, like, they have, like, do they not, and correct me if I'm wrong, have, like, apps now, though, where people who need cleaning services can sign up, and then people who clean can also, like, I think that's a thing. And if you don't
I have
know
no
about
clue.
it, like,
Yeah,
I
don't
would
know.
look into that, because I
Okay.
know my wife had something like that she was looking at.
Is it like
that
a
company and like the Angie's List things that we're talking about?
No, it was like literally like an Uber or DoorDash,
Really?
but like people are like, "Hey, need services," and then cleaners on the other side are like, "Oh, I'll take that job," and
I had no
Oh,
clue about
really?
that.
and I'll ask my wife what it
Yeah.
was and let you know, because
Yeah.
I can't quite remember.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. I mean, that's a great way, especially when you're new, starting out, to get out there.
Yeah, I mean, anything you can use technology wise to get moving, like,
Yeah.
And that's the thing about growing a business now. Tech has gone absurd
Yeah.
with all the tools that are available. The problem is, and I run into this a lot with these shows and these streams, like, tech decides what it wants to show people.
Yeah.
And and everybody knows that. Like, I have personally like 4,000 followers, and rarely any of them like see
Sure.
like a lot of my stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's got to be really frustrating, and especially
Yes.
like if you start a business page and post
Yeah.
something from a business page. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Like, you have to say the exact right thing to get somebody to say, okay, we're gonna, or getting people to share, or
Yeah.
getting, whatever it is. There's a lot of work that goes into
Yeah.
it, despite the tools being right there at your fingertips.
Yeah, it is. So, like, I have to keep myself organized. So, probably the second week towards the end of the month, I'll send out another schedule with markings to show people my days that are available. I will advertise, like, if people don't see that, then I'll advertise, hey, I have X, Y, and Z days open if anybody wants last minute grabs. It's just, or if I add something, I just put at everyone. So
So do you have like
it's
an
annoying.
email list that where people know?
Or do you
I
use
mean,
like Facebook, or what do you use?
Yeah, I use
yeah.
Facebook. So all my stuff's on Facebook, but like, I have consistent clients, but I still have open days,
Right.
and that's okay, because that leaves time for me, or, last minute squeeze-ins.
Sure.
We like those.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's totally fine.
Like, man, I could really use $90. Oh wait,
Yeah.
I'll be right there, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, I totally get that. Totally get that. Like, I love it when somebody calls me and they're like, "Hey, man, my DJ has to cancel.
Yeah.
Like, they were charging me X amount of dollars, and sometimes it's like way more than I charge."
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
"Okay, I'll see you there.
Be there in 5 minutes.
I'll be right there.
Yeah.
And that's gone well for me a lot. But I like to do, and I don't know how other people are in business, and I don't know how you would even do this like in a cleaning sense. But I like to do a lot of charity work too.
Yeah.
Like I DJ a lot, of charity events, things like that. I don't like to take money for that stuff.
You just did the Egg Fest that we were
the
at.
Egg
That's awesome.
Fest,
Yeah,
but
at Thompson Furniture.
they insisted on paying me, and then I donated all the money they paid me, and then they gave me more money. So I'm like, thank you. Shout out Nick Parton and Spencer.
I was going to say, are they actually paid? They actually paid you
That's
for that?
unreal, dude. Not only did they pay me, they said on the loudspeaker that I was amazing.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
that's a great. That's a great though.
Yeah.
I mean, even like the smallest little.
Affirmation.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's
I
nice.
love it all.
You bust your ass to get to where you're at.
Right.
I guess like charity wise, it is hard, but I do try. Like for my birthday, for example, I gave back to my clients. So I did. Anybody who comments on this post, I'm gonna put you in a name drawing, and that's what I did. And you want a free room cleaning or whatever. So I mean, in a sense, it's giving back.
Sure.
So I just try to include. It's not about them. It is about the money because you're helping me.
Right.
But that's not the big picture
Right.
in all of it. So
I love it. I love it. So family, you've got a little nest of your own going.
yeah.
And what, 2 kids, right?
I got 2. Yeah, 2 boys, and
Yeah.
they're crazy.
Yeah.
How old are they?
My oldest is 6. My youngest is 2. He'll be
Oh, wow.
3 in September.
Oh, that is wild times.
Yeah.
That is wild times.
Wild times. Potty training right now. The youngest, he thinks it's A-okay to just pull down and go wherever, even in the house. I'm like, you're not the dog.
It's not okay.
Not.
No.
I don't know, man. Things are crazy these now with the young
That's-
generation.
I feel like I got to put like puppy pee pads down. I'm like,
Yeah, don't encourage it.
We have those in our house
you
everywhere.
can't.
Right? No, but you have
I
a
mean,
dog.
it covers it's wall to wall, just the carpet. It's just, you know what I mean?
Is that what the new flooring you put in was? Puppy pad?
It's sniff resistant. It's yeah. You don't want to come to my house. I promise you. Neither does my wife, by the way. But it's whatever. Good night.
You're killing me, Smalls.
All right. So the Graceful Sweep is the name of your cleaning company,
Yes.
and you can be found on Facebook.
Yes.
And you have to. You said it was private. People are weird. We don't have to get into that.
Yeah,
But
it's
man, so many
private.
people are weird. But you can find it.
Yes.
And then send a request or whatever.
Or even like if you can't find it, if you have problems, I have had people had problems finding it. So you can just send me a friend request, message me, whatever.
Right.
Like you don't have to. I've had several people message me about things,
Sure.
even if they're not on.
You have to be so careful though with pages. Like I know I've got some realtor friends.
Yes.
I know my wife's gotten weird stuff. When you own a business and you put yourself out there like that, and just weirdos exist, man.
Yeah.
Like, and it kind of embarrasses me to be a dude sometimes. Like some of the shit that people will send just random girls because you posted a nice like professional photo of you.
Yeah.
And it's
And then
like,
you get creepy,
Your AI.
creepy comments or
oh
something.
dang,
Yeah.
you be looking good.
Good.
You be looking good today. And it's like I'm just trying to run my business.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like stop being weird as shit.
But don't think for a second like I'm not going to look you up
Oh,
or stalk you
for
or,
sure.
Or what is that? .gov case. You find their
My case?
Yeah. I'm
boy,
not stupid.
boy, you can uncover some stones on a my case.
What is this thing? Should I go in and delete my profile
My case,
on it?
you cannot delete
Yeah,
your
you
profile on
can.
it, sir.
My case is government.
Yeah.
Patrick
On lockdown.
McGuire wanted in 7 counties.
Right.
Apparently, it's a little friendly with the horses. Like,
What about the Kentucky stuff? Is that even on there?
Right.
I
Oh,
mean,
man.
yeah, no, you can
Yeah.
search all the states.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately,
Damn it.
Yeah, you-
Unfortunately, but fortunately, you
no
can search them all.
one, no one is safe from my case. And what's crazy is if you go to mine, which is hysterical, and I think it's my case. It might be something else with the BMV, but like I have had like I want to say 25 seatbelt tickets in my life.
It's probably on my case.
I mean-
I actually used to work at the B&B
I mean,
here
there's
for
a
4
lot.
years.
I mean, I just a lot.
Sounds like you're a habitual
I just
offender.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
100% like maliciously will not wear my seatbelt.
I think you can get a medical card for that game.
Yeah, but I don't want that. Like, I just kind of want to keep breaking
Why
the
are
law.
why are you so anti seatbelt? You just don't like the way it feels on you, or something? Or is
Some
there a
people
story
are.
behind this?
When I'm drawn back, all right. I got tunes up real loud. The last thing I need like this is cramping my style, Pat.
Oh, is that what it is?
All right,
I've
you know
rode
what I
with
mean?
you a lot of places.
Now, having said that, I'm 43 years old. I'm minimal style. So what I have left need not be cramped, okay? What I have left need not be cramped.
I get where you're coming from.
Yeah, absolutely. In the comments, shout out Jeremy Giggy. He liked my sniff-resistant carpet. He's the new sports director for White River Broadcasting, WCSI. Maybe just WCSI. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jeremy. But he's going to be taking over ball games, filling the shoes of one Mr. Sam Simmermaker.
Wow, those are some shoes.
Those are massive
Yeah.
shoes. And I spoke to Jeremy yesterday, and he told me that. He was like, yeah. He's like, trying to fill those. He's like, you can't fill those shoes.
No, it's impossible.
Like, you have to create a new, like kind of what I want to say, a new identity of Columbus Sports Radio, and that's a big job, man. So congratulations,
And all
to
of us have
Jeremy
been
Giggy.
listening to Sam
Hats
forever,
off to
and
you,
go like,
dude.
That guy, not even close, not even good, right? You know, because
What? Yeah,
because you're so used to the old, and you're gonna be stuck with the old. But then you got to say, all right, new beginnings,
Right.
You know, give the guy a chance. No, don't even like him.
Well-
don't even like him. Never even heard him. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna say this to everybody watching, everybody that listens and whatnot. I rarely announce future guests on this show, but I did announce a future guest for this show on Burroughs Applesauce the other night.
Oh yeah.
And I'm going to make an announcement for a future guest on this show right now.
Well, first of all, what is Burroughs Applesauce?
It's another podcast that I produce.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like,
It's another podcast that I produce. Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds popular.
Great podcast. Check them out. Burroughs Applesauce, Spotify, and iTunes.
Okay.
You're welcome, boys.
That's $20, you owe us.
But the August 7th recording of the Mind Snacks podcast will feature a legend.
A legend.
An Indiana Broadcasting Hall of Famer. August 7th, my man Sam Simmermaker is going to be right here in this studio.
Wow.
Let's
That's
go.
Wow, that's
Let's
amazing.
go. So there you go. There's your big announcement for the Mind Snacks podcast. Sam Simmy coming right here August 7th.
That's crazy.
And I
That's
didn't even
exciting.
I didn't even plan on announcing that. Oh, I was giddy when he
That's
agreed to do
exciting.
it. When he
Yeah.
agreed to do it, I was giddy. Sam Simmermaker is a person that is one of the reasons I sit behind microphones.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
hearing his sports broadcast when I was younger, I was like, I don't know who he is, but I want to be that guy.
Right.
Like, that looks awesome.
Yeah.
And of course, you know, he did it for so many years, the young age of 92 years old. And we're going to bring him out here, and we're going to hear, God, a story. A story.
Goodness, that'd be awesome.
I cannot wait. You can't come.
I probably should be here.
No.
Security.
Fair.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Security. Just
For Sam.
wear that orange shirt
Right?
so everyone knows.
That I went
So
to
everyone
East,
knows.
that he probably broadcasted when I was playing football for Columbus East. in
Absolutely.
87.
I mean, same. You know what I mean?
Right.
Same. Like, this is a guy who's been doing it for years,
Ever.
and I
And a
promise you,
truly
he has a story to tell.
genuine good person.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. If you've ever met him and talked to him, he's truly a
he's
genuine
amazing.
good person.
He's amazing. And like I said, when he sent me his exact words when he agreed to do our podcast was, I think I can oblige. And I've never been happier to read a sentence in my life. I was like, oh shit. Immediately it came over me. I was like, I'm not good enough to host.
Right,
you.
right. I gotta
Like-
really work on my professionalism.
Like
all
I
of a sudden.
text Tyler, I was like, we're not good enough to host this guy. Like, not
That's
good
great,
enough.
though. That's great
I can't
advertisement.
wait. I cannot wait.
Great.
It's going to be the best. Real quick, talking about sponsors, talking about things that make this show go around. I need to mention a couple of our sponsors. Okay, Just Like Home Doggy Daycare is out there doing the dog daycare business. Just Like Home Doggy Daycare can be found on Facebook at Just Like Home Doggy Daycare, or you can go to the internet, justlikehomedoggy.daycare.com. Check it out. Full disclosure, it's my mom's business, okay? My mom runs the daycare out of her house. Your pets go, and they're like a member of the household for the entire stay. It's a great experience for your pets. It's an easy experience for you as a pet owner. You may have to be away, but for your pet, it will be, Patrick,
Just like home.
yes. I'm so glad he nailed that. I'm so glad he nailed
She
that.
will also wave at you when you drive by the house,
will.
unless Sean tells her not to.
Yeah,
like
which I have.
told her.
I've told my mom absolutely.
I honk
not,
and wave at his mom when I go by. And
absolutely not
told her
associate
not to do that
with Patrick McGuire. No way. No way. And while we're talking about Patrick McGuire, I want to make a notice and give a shout out to my friend Tyler. Patrick McGuire right there on the screen. He is most certainly not Tyler. And I want to make that known. I kind of just wish I could just put that there and leave it there for the duration.
Oh my God.
That is maybe the best picture of Tyler and me that's ever been taken. Tyler is over in the UK. I miss you, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having fun and experiencing the UK like only you can.
Pretty sure I took that picture.
You did take that picture. One more sponsor to mention, Edge Construction. Of course, we're sitting here in the Edge Construction studio. Edge Construction, the masters of the construction industry. Listen, call my man Brian Jones, 812-343-3035. Brian gets you taken care of. You need some dirt work done, a little site development, any construction project, concrete, they do it all. All right, Brian, Kelsey, Maddie, the whole crew, great people. Tell them the Mind Snacks podcast sent you. 812-343-3035. Edge Construction. They got you covered. All right. We're still here in the studio with a Miss Cheyenne Moneymaker. And I felt a little challenged, Patrick.
Challenged? Why would you feel challenged?
Because I was very adamantly I don't want this to be weird for you. And she was like, I can handle anything. And the part of me that was like, okay, bet, is now, okay, bet. So I feel like the only thing that would be appropriate when you talk about getting to know a new person is a nice little friendly game of Would You Rather.
Oh.
Now, Cheyenne, are you familiar with Would You Rathers?
Yes.
Okay. So we have a laundry list of really good ones.
Okay.
All right. But we can start off by going easy. Not that big a deal.
I mean, yeah, ease her in.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So, Cheyenne,
Okay.
mother,
Yes.
soon to be wife,
Yes.
business owner,
Yeah.
absolute rock star, soon to be a Thursday night softball player. Thank you for that.
Welcome.
Would you rather dance every time you hear music or sing along every time you hear a song?
Dance.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're not a singer?
Oh, I'll sing. It's not the prettiest,
Yeah.
but everybody knows that I like to wiggle and jiggle and dance.
Throw down
So-
some smooth
Yeah,
dance moves.
like Bojacks. This is gonna sound really bad.
Do I know Bojacks?
Yeah.
A very younger me knows Bojacks.
Yeah. That's where I spent a lot of.
If I
my
go to
single
Bojacks
time.
now,
right? Yeah.
if I go to Bojacks now, they're like, what is that old man doing here?
I've not been for a while, partially because I'm not single anymore, and that place
Right.
is infested.
Sure.
But-
Oh, yeah. No, it's not a
You know.
place. It's not a place that you want your significant other or spouse going without you.
No. No. If I go, it's just for the beer pong now,
Yeah.
or pool, or darts.
Okay. So you're a beer ponger.
Oh yeah.
I wish I'd have known that.
Right.
Man, I got
Oh,
a
yeah.
table.
All up.
I got a table.
Oh,
And you
yeah.
know what though? We said this, Patrick.
I know we're going to be nice and good and not.
We don't party anymore.
I know, right?
Okay.
We can play
Married.
beer pong with water.
You have a
Kansas, not nearly as
significant
much
other.
fun.
She is engaged. We're not single.
and I have
Right.
school tomorrow. So.
Are you
In a game.
in the pro? Are you 2 games?
Yeah.
Are
Okay.
you in the program at Ivy Tech?
No.
No.
I'm at IU in Indy.
You're at IU in Indy. Okay, cool. Do you make
Yeah.
the trip or is it online?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Every day.
Yeah.
And it kills me.
That
But yeah,
but
every day.
in the realm of nursing schools though, or any school
Yeah.
for IU Health is fantastic.
Yes. Yeah.
It's hard to beat. And I apologize. When we're on this view, you're kind of shaded over to the side a little
can
bit.
scoot over.
And that's because I messed up. Well, now
Okay.
I think. Hold on. Yeah, see, now you're a little off center there. I told you my OCD brain
It's fine.
goes wacko watching this thing.
It's fine.
So, but
fine.
just know that I maybe had to rush through changing everything for geriatric.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Make fun of the elderly.
It's not just any elderly, just you.
All right.
Oh,
It's okay. It's okay. It's
it
fine.
comes from love.
I know.
All right. That was an easy one.
Yeah.
That was an easy one.
Pretty
Everybody,
easy.
everybody likes dancing.
Yeah.
All right. Next question.
Okay.
Would you rather wake up naked in a forest 5 miles from home,
Okay.
or wake up in your underwear at work?
Well, I think I'd rather be in a forest maybe. Because waking up at somebody's random house might not be.
Well, you wouldn't be at a random house. You'd be at work.
At work.
Oh,
Work.
shit.
That's what you said. Isn't it?
Here I am.
right.
I don't.
Well,
Here I am like, no,
cleaning
dude.
service to a whole new
I'm like,
level.
no, dude.
I mean,
your
but-
office, bro. No.
But I
no.
mean, like,
yes. Thank you.
if
I'm sorry.
If I did have to do that, though, I'm going to have to charge more. I'm sorry.
Right. It will be reflected in your bill.
Yeah. You're going to have to pay for that.
Oh
Right.
my goodness. Oh, naked in a forest 5 miles from home, just to not give the cleaning industry a bad name.
Right.
We can't be doing stuff like that. What about you, Patty? I know you work in an office full
Oh
of
man,
men.
I would definitely do the forest thing.
Yeah?
Probably have.
Yeah, I was saying you probably haven't been far from it,
Oh, absolutely.
and I'll tell you why. That is a lot of Jack Daniels you're pouring into
it
that
is
cup.
not. It's empty.
It's a decent amount.
Wow.
Are you drinking that straight, or do you have pop?
He's got pop.
Yeah,
Don't you worry about what I'm doing.
I
This
look,
is my back medicine.
this is a sober podcast now.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just kidding. You want
Just
another one?
water? No, it's okay. I still got
Okay.
one. If not, my face will get like even more red, and you'll be like, "Is she okay? Is she gonna die?" No, that's just how I get.
And it's nothing against you,
Yeah.
but I probably wouldn't ask that.
Oh, okay.
I'd
Well,
probably be like over here just in my own head, like, please nothing happen to you. Insurance isn't that good. All right.
Oh wait, we actually,
Insurance isn't that good.
we actually have insurance. Yeah.
Just
about that insurance.
don't open that can of worms. Okay.
You know you have to pay that repeatedly. You don't pay it one time and it's a lifetime.
right.
fee,
Right.
That'd be nice.
Right.
You know. Okay. So actually, speaking of the insurance thing, over in UK, you actually like pay into it with like your tax dollars,
Sure.
so you have insurance forever.
You're talking about
Health
health
insurance.
insurance?
Yeah.
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 In that way,
Yeah, that's
Canada
most,
is too.
I don't know.
a lot of
That's
a lot of
most other
have.
countries.
I think that's awesome.
Canada has socialized healthcare.
Really?
And it's just like, but so here in America, and we don't do politics too much on this
Yeah.
show, but like here in America, like people frown upon that because it's a lot like socialism, and it is.
Yeah.
And it is, and it's not the economic system we're used to. And
Yeah.
but I mean, honestly,
It would
like
help everybody out if you really think about it. Like you were walking down the road and break your leg, break your toe, anything happens, you can just go and not worry about it.
I would think that it would be a great thing
Yeah.
to have a system like that where you
Yeah.
were just taken care of and didn't have to. Because how many people struggle with mental health issues because they can't afford
Yeah.
to fix themselves if they get broken?
Or they go into bankruptcy because they have way too many.
So
Bills.
here's the best part about this, and this is I've immediately my head is over here doing this immediately. So me and Patrick talk about this a lot,
Okay.
Oh yeah.
and you might say we're on
Different sides of the aisle on
opposite
a few
sides of the
things.
Oh, okay.
argument. So it's really fun that you said that.
Oh.
But
Did I just open up a can of worms?
but no,
No, we don't argue. We will gladly debate
Yeah.
anything.
Oh, okay.
So-
but we'll still walk around, walk
Right.
away, loving
we
each
don't
other.
we don't do politics on this show, but if we did,
Yeah.
he and I would actually do a pretty good job because we don't agree on a lot of things,
Yeah.
but we don't.
It'd be a healthy
We-
debate.
Yeah,
Indeed, yeah.
absolutely. Which is what everybody should do instead of
Yeah.
yelling, screaming, and getting mad.
Yeah.
It's
Cutthroat.
don't get personal.
You know,
Just
I don't have too many sources, and Patrick's like, "Well, I read this thing that the guy from his basement
it
wrote."
was on the Googles.
Yeah, man, I saw it.
It's on the Googles, so it's got to be true.
All right,
Too bad you don't have a Googles.
yeah. All right, back to the heat. Ooh, would you rather accidentally like an old photo of your ex on Instagram, or accidentally send a sext to your mom?
I'd rather like a picture of my ex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that's too weird. Like, I think that's very much a problem that
Well, 9 times out of 10, I probably took the picture.
way
So,
younger people have. Like
yeah.
I have one ex-wife.
Mm-hmm.
I make a habit out of respect for my wife not to interact with her too much on social
Yeah.
media. But like, it wouldn't be that weird to me if I did like that picture. Now,
Yeah.
if I sent my mom a text,
She may not come outside and wave to you
a
anymore.
text that was like
Why do you think she waves
a
at me?
text that was like
Sometimes it's, hey, stop on over. Rob's gone.
I don't know about you, but I think that booty would look good as a hat. Like if I said that to my mom, holy.
Teresa would just go,
But
what?
the best part is my mom's probably watching.
Right.
So like that's the best part. Like, hi mom.
Hi, Mom.
And it's no
See you later.
secret that she's not overly proud of me, so it's not that big a
It's not
deal.
even
Fine.
a secret
Not that
anymore.
big a deal. Yeah, right. Oh man. What about you, Patty? Do you? You're
I don't
old as
even.
shit.
I don't even have an Instagram.
I would say you're
And
old
nor
as
does
shit,
my
so this
mother,
probably
so-
isn't an issue for you. Like he's that guy, and I love Patrick,
Yeah.
but this is a true story. He's the guy that's like, I don't get on Facebook very much.
Well, you can't read it and can't see it.
Right.
You can make your print.
You can
bigger,
make your font
bold.
bigger.
What is this you talk about?
You can expand your.
This sorcery.
Sorcery you talking about? I usually just put on glasses.
I was gonna say, or reading
And then
glasses.
sometimes I put on 2 glasses.
Yeah, you can expand your stuff, make it
Right.
bigger, bolder.
Yeah. Kind of like your
Not
text messages.
Zoom in.
I know everybody.
You can read Patrick's text messages from Seymour
No.
because his font is
Tim
so
Gilpin,
big.
you can read his text message
True
from
story.
across Ziggy's.
True story.
Because his is like, it says Tim, and it's like this big. That's it. That's the whole
they're
screen.
giant. Like 2 words is all you can get on a line, and it's just like the text is that long, but it's not that big of a book. Like
Oh my gosh.
It's actually one sentence. It takes forever to read it.
I've been blessed with the gift of eyesight. So even at 43, which is
it's about that time.
I know, and that's fine. Like I've accepted that fate because I've had such good eyesight for so long that I just know my time is coming.
Yeah. must
Like
be nice.
eventually it's gonna happen because my mom is the same way.
Oh.
My dad can't see shit. Like it's coming.
Just
Like
get
my
LASIK.
brother is in a position where he's about to have LASIK.
Yeah.
Is he?
Or he's talked about it.
Yeah.
And or maybe he already has. Fuck, I don't know if he has or not.
Wow, way to care.
I know. So it's like my time is coming. But I don't know how I've made it to 43. I mean,
I just use reading glasses. I don't.
I
do too bad.
I can read shit down the street. Like I see street signs coming, and I'm like, that sign says, this is 1 mile ahead. And
Must be nice.
my wife would be like, "How in the fuck?"
Yeah.
And
Right.
I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, I can't read
It's
that
the
shit.
gift of eyesight because I can also, read stuff
Yeah.
that's right in front of me.
That's actually so. Softball is the reason why I had to get contacts and glasses
Yeah,
because I was losing the ball in the trees.
you don't want to miss
Yeah.
that.
No.
You don't want to lose that.
No.
I took a ball off the noggin, and I didn't see it coming. But it was a couple years ago. I was playing a game at Grand Park, and I was playing first base, and our pitcher had the ball, and he was
baseball or
ready,
soft-
baseball,
baseball, yeah.
and he was getting ready to wind up,
Yeah.
and I'm at first like knees bent, like getting ready to creep and hop, and all of a sudden we hear heads up, but it was from another diamond, so I didn't think about it. I'm waiting on a delivery, and before I know it,
I do
a
remember
baseball,
this story,
a
yeah.
screamer foul ball from the other field smokes me in the fucking dome. And I was like, okay, I stood up and I was like, okay, that didn't kill me. All right. Did I just get hit with a baseball? And then I was kind of like, oh man, okay, that hurts a little. And I bent over to like put my hands on my knees.
Yeah.
And it was like a faucet of blood off the top of my
no.
head. And like our team's manager saw it. He came sprinting out of the dugout to wrap my head up. And I'm like, we thought I was going to have to go to the hospital. Like, and then it turns out like one of our players' wives was a nurse. And she looked at it and she's like, I don't even think you need stitches, dude. It was just it's
Nice
scuffed up
hit.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Heads bleed. That's why that happened.
Yeah.
She was like, keep that covered up. They can't do anything. If you go to the
Yeah.
hospital, they can't do anything for you.
Butterfly Band-Aid it.
So what did I do? I stayed to the end of the game with a towel on my head. And then I got in my car. And what do I do after baseball, Patrick?
I went to the bar.
I went to the casino.
I went to Casino. Right.
So I'm sitting at the blackjack table with the napkins on my head, like just making sure this head bleeds good. Like
They're probably, what is wrong with this
Right?
guy?
Yeah,
I
Scrooge's
still
going.
have-
I don't know what his
I mean,
deal is.
this-
He's probably trying to read cards and somehow. And we
despite
don't
getting
see it.
smoked in the dome, I still had a
Right.
pretty good fucking Wednesday. Okay, like that's just the
What
reality.
was your
of the
first
situation.
thought when you kind of after it hit and everything? Was it like, did I get him out?
Well, so
I know. Right.
when I saw the head bleed, I've never bled like that in my life, so I freaked out a little bit.
yeah.
Like I
Because
was
it's streaming down you too, right? You don't even know what it looks like.
like you had turned on a faucet.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I'd never seen that before out of me, much less really in person, out of anybody.
Knocking sense into you.
What do you think?
No.
No.
It's been 2 years.
Now I know why it changed 2 years ago.
Yeah, right.
That makes all the sense in the world now. I forgot what. Right.
All right. That part is over now, Patrick.
Okay, good joke.
All right, Cheyenne.
Yeah. What do you got?
This is one of my favorite would you rather questions of all time.
So you do the same every.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I what I'm doing is I'm looking at a list on that I
okay.
found on
And
the
you've seen
internet.
this one before.
But I do this so much that I've seen a bunch of these before.
Oh, okay.
But this is one that I love.
Okay.
Would you rather? What's the marital status of your parents?
They're divorced. Twice.
They're both alive.
Yeah.
But they divorced each other twice.
Yeah.
All right.
You.
I'm trying to.
Before you ask anything, and it's very hard to offend me. So if you're scared, don't be.
I'm not. No. It's not about that. I'm trying to make sure the question will have any weight at all. Like if I ask this question, and I'll explain what I mean in a minute.
Okay.
Would you rather walk in on your parents having sex, or have them walk in on you?
Walk in on me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
My parents hate each other.
That's what I wanted to know.
Right,
I was like, so what's the gravity? How's this question going to hit?
Yeah.
Like,
Nah.
I will say, okay. Let's rephrase it then.
Okay.
Because it might hit different. let's go one of your parents.
Okay.
Okay. Would you rather walk in on your dad having sex or have your dad walk in on you having sex? Now there's some thought.
Ooh.
And that's what I was trying to get at before.
I feel like me walking in on him so I can like high five him and be like, good job, buddy. Instead of him walking in on me, because then that might be kind of like.
You can still high five him.
What if he's by himself? Does that make it even weirder?
Yeah. But you know what's funny though is I lived with my dad, so
Yeah.
Right.
I'm sure things.
You're not because you're not naive.
I mean, I'm not stupid.
Right.
Right.
So.
Right. I have my parents got divorced when I was very young.
Yeah.
And my dad doesn't watch these streams, so I don't mind saying it.
So yeah.
I have walked into my father's house on him having sex.
Oh.
I can tell you that I hated it. I can tell you
For
that I was
yourself.
like, oh my God.
Because the image is still in your head. Or is it, I mean,
Just
therapy
the
or
look,
anything.
just
I mean,
the look they shoot you. Like you can't recreate the look
Right.
he shot me.
Right.
Like there's no other situation where it would call for the look he shot me.
Yeah.
And I don't ever want to see that face again. And
Ask what face that was.
it's what I mean, you know what I mean? Like so
Yeah.
and
Made
it
the same face when you were conceived.
and it's
Yeah.
if my dad walked in on me having sex, like he'd probably just be like, "Why are you crying?"
Right.
Don't worry about it, okay? This is different.
Emotional connection.
Right.
What about you, Patty? Would you rather have Betty Lou walk in on you, or would you rather what?
It's really weird because my mom's 83.
Right.
My dad died, 9 years ago.
Right.
And so I mean, she'd have to just walk in on me, I guess, and that would be the only way it would happen. And either way, it'd be an awkward moment,
Yeah.
right? Very.
Yeah. Oh, super.
But either, I mean, and then you have to go have Thanksgiving dinner together
Yeah.
or later that afternoon, and it's just weird.
Right.
I mean, but you have to think about it this way. They probably know that it's happening.
Right.
So whether they see it or they
Right.
know it. Oh, well.
Again, my mom's not dumb. All right.
Right?
Picture it. I was 15 years old. The shower started getting longer. Like she figured it out.
She started turning the hot water heater off so you would get out of the shower.
Literally having two boys, that's what I'm not looking forward to.
I mean, to be fair, as a person who's been a little boy, what I will tell you is that as much as you don't want to know what's going on,
Yeah.
they also don't want you to know what's going on. Right?
So I should make them clean their own
Like
rooms.
you have common
Yes.
ground there in that you don't want to see it, and they definitely don't want you to see it. Like, so it's not like rabbit
Yeah.
holes.
And the show has gone off
rabbit
the rails.
holes. Well,
Fine.
see, that was the idea.
I know. Right? It happens often.
That's fine.
It really does.
No, that one's dumb.
Tracks.
That was dumb. Would you rather sing your favorite song in front of a sold out arena crowd, or in front of the original artist alone?
An arena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to go like
No.
in a room with Usher and be like, my.
No, I mean,
I would.
I don't
I
wanna,
would
like,
just so that I could say, hey, man,
I don't.
I met Usher.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, besides that, but I don't want to like make them mad or like pissed off. Be like, you totally ruined it.
Oh, I'm sure they've been to karaoke before and
What-
watched
right.
it get ruined.
Also,
You
like,
know.
I'm pretty sure their ego is so high that like they're like,
Probably.
of course you're not as good as me.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
You know,
you're not gonna
like-
you're not gonna
Please.
match
Of
the
course
original.
you're not
so
as good as me.
Even if you were fantastic, they'd still like, yeah, not even close.
Yeah.
Right.
I guess I could see that.
And second, don't ask me because I don't even know any Usher songs.
It
What?
doesn't have to be Usher. I was just
Anybody.
that was the song that I had that come to mind right as I was like getting ready to show off. So
Gotcha.
I'm a world class singer. I would sing anybody's songs for anybody. I don't care.
Prestige worldwide.
Prestige worldwide.
Worldwide. Wait,
Oh man.
Wait, who's driving the boat?
All right. Here's a good one.
Okay.
Would you rather have everyone you know be able to read your thoughts, or everyone you know have access to your internet history?
I feel like everybody who knows me already can read my thoughts off my face.
Yeah, you're kind of an open book type thing with your friends or whatever.
And I don't
right?
have anything to hide on my internet browser, so
Oh, okay.
that's
They
hard.
they all say that.
I don't.
Get it out there. We'll find something embarrassing.
415 pages that I haven't deleted. It's probably mostly school stuff.
Right.
Okay.
So
All right. Here's some living without questions. What would you give up first, food or sex? Go. Got to
Sex.
pick one. Yeah?
yeah.
Patrick?
You can't give up food.
You can.
You can and still live.
Absolutely. All you have to
I mean,
have,
how long?
you
I
just
mean,
have to have water.
A couple weeks.
weeks.
3, maybe
It's
4
longer than
weeks.
that, isn't it?
Probably like 4 weeks.
I don't know. But if it's only 4 weeks, then
Patrick's like, I'm on a 6-month drought right now.
I like a good steak, man. I don't know. I mean, just saying.
I don't know.
How long is it? How long? 'Cause in my lifetime, I've gone on some droughts before. And
Right.
I guarantee it's been without sex than it has been without food.
Right.
Yeah.
Given this triple dad bod I got going on, you got the double. Wait, you got 10 more years and you'll get to the triple, bud. You'll look like your dad bod ate another dad bod.
All right. Oh, I'm trying to find one more to like end it on. Like,
Make it a good one.
all right. Well, let's not go with would you rather on this one. Let's
Okay.
go.
Oh, he's going off the cuff. This can't be good.
No. It's a good one. It's a
Fine.
good one. Superpower. Go.
My superpower?
What one would you pick?
Which one would I pick?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hulk, maybe?
Like any specific superpower.
You'd
You
like
don't
to
have
be
be
like the
hero.
strongest.
okay,
Like
okay.
any
like
any
any of them you could
any
choose.
power that you could have.
Have you watched the show The Boys?
No.
I think it's on Prime, right?
No, I haven't.
Never seen that where they have a bunch of these, they have all these superpowers. Okay,
No.
there's a bunch of them to choose from, but
Gosh, I don't know.
you should watch that.
I will go first.
Yeah, let me think.
I have because of my anxiety brain,
Same.
what I do is I spend a lot of time like wondering what people are actually thinking of me
Yeah.
instead of what it is instead of like just trusting that what they say is genuine.
Yeah.
So if I could
Mind
pick
reading.
one superpower, it'd be the ability to read minds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'd go with invisibility. That way I could just be there and listen to them talk about me.
You can be invisible all you want. Just put on the sunglasses.
That's invisible.
Put them on. Put them on. Seriously, real quick. Just do it.
Ready?
Okay, those are cool though.
Where the fuck's Patrick?
Where's
Bam.
Where the fuck's Patrick? How did he just disappear? Is he under the table?
that? I think so.
Now tell me what I'm thinking.
How are we hearing you?
Because you're invisible, you can still talk. Like people can still hear you when you're
All right,
invisible.
take
if
the
you
fucking
talk,
glasses
right?
off.
No, now I'm cool. Me and Dog the Bounty Hunter or
I do
whatever
like
I freaking
those.
got
Right.
going on over here.
Yeah.
These are dailies?
No, my wife gave me those, and sometimes I wear them on streams.
Okay.
Like I picture myself wearing those sunglasses and having a mohawk and just a mustache.
I remember your mohawk days. That was beautiful.
And what
bring
may or
that
may not
back.
surprise you, my mohawk days were not that long ago. We're
really?
talking literal months.
Yeah,
Oh.
like 6 months.
Like I had a mohawk.
Last-
I had a mohawk. This before I ran for mayor. I
Okay,
had
yeah,
a
so-
mohawk and just a stash.
It's been about a year ago. Then,
It was
right?
the coolest I ever looked.
Yeah.
It was right before I launched my mayoral campaign, so it'd been this time last year.
right?
Yeah.
Should have kept it through the whole
Mohawk
mayor.
and
You
sa-
probably got elected.
So I tried. Right, I could have been mayor mohawk. No, I tried to go back to the mohawk and stash, and my wife talked me out of it. She was like, "Aren't you trying to like make your show a little more professional?" She was like, "Maybe hold off on that and then think about it. Come
Are
back to
you
it later."
sure that's the direction we should go anyway?
Right. And listen, she's full of good ideas. So I'm just like, you know what? If you're right, you're right.
Right. When you're
So-
right, you're right.
So what do you think? Superpower?
I guess if I could be in multiple places at once.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's one I've
Like-
never thought about.
I struggle. Well, I'm kind of like the default parent since I'm at home,
Yeah.
but I'm doing everything else. So like relating it, I guess, to my life, it would help me out
So
tremendously.
you could if you could split yourself and there'd be like two of you, and
2,
one would
3,
be
4, 5.
Okay.
Yeah. Like
That's
one
that's
Cheyenne.
that's one of the things on that show I was talking about. The boys.
Oh,
One of
really?
their superpowers. The guy can split himself.
It would
into
help.
several.
It would help me so much. One Cheyenne could be at school. One Cheyenne could go get Kenton. One Cheyenne can go get Kyler. One Cheyenne can go clean
There'd
the
be
house.
the other would be sitting home gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over here tearing it up while the rest of them are getting all the work.
Yeah,
done.
you gotta have at least one party.
Right.
Yeah. So,
Right.
I mean,
right.
I think that would be nice.
I have literally never thought about that superpower ever. I
Yeah.
think I want to change my answer.
Think that though, if you were what they call the prime, the main one,
Yeah.
all that you'd hear everything going on, it'd probably
I would lose my marbles.
So there would be a
Right.
prime,
Yeah.
right?
yeah. That's
be
what I mean. There
one
have to be one as prime
that
right?
knows everything that's going on,
Right.
And then the others are just oblivious to each other, or
I mean, no. I think if they were all in the same room, they'd know
They
that they're one of the. I don't know what you call them, split offs or whatever.
Morphs.
Morphs.
Second. I don't know.
I can't even spell that. So
Molds. I don't
so
know.
because I was on the internet.
You did find a Google?
Yeah. Some comments that I missed. My mom is watching. She confirmed.
Oh.
So
Hi,
that's
Teresa.
great. Hi, Mom. How are you? Miranda
catch all of
Perry
it.
says that's a great would you rather. I'd rather die than like a picture of my ex.
right.
So,
I mean, if he's got beef with it, come talk to me. We'll duke it out. I
right.
don't care.
Right. Did you like that picture? Yeah, I took that picture.
Yeah, I did.
I like that sunset behind you, bruh. Like, that's what's up. Spencer Rhino, how you doing? Slink. Oh, Slink is
Slink.
chiming in the comments.
What's up, brother?
He's been showing up more lately. I think we may have
Nice.
gained a fan.
All right. We like fans.
I'm happy. We do like fans. We like fans a lot. We are coming to a close.
Okay.
It is. So does it feel like it's been an hour?
No,
It's absolutely been over an hour.
it doesn't feel like that.
Yeah.
But like I said, I can talk forever. So
I say over an hour. It's been right at an hour. But
The thing is, we only rent the studio for an hour, so we have to shut this thing
Bye.
off, put the desk back in here, shut everything
you
out. Right?
own the place, and I rent from
Yeah.
you.
so
Yeah,
really,
well.
technically, you're the.
Yeah, we
You're the boss.
right. So I'm gonna need that desk back here in about 10 minutes.
Cheyenne, anything you want to say before we go? Like, I know there was a lot of layers to you, and
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything we missed on. I mean, we can create all the extra time we need, but
No, I mean, I think we pretty much hit on everything.
Yeah.
If you see me out in public, don't be scared to say hi.
yeah,
Got any questions? Message me. Do not be afraid to message me.
yeah.
So
Unless you're being
That's
a
awesome.
creep. No creepy.
Then don't be a
messages,
creep.
right? Remember,
I'll find you.
Don't be a
Find
creep.
you, right?
God.
She'll reverse stalk you. It's not good for you.
Why can't that just be a thing that people do? Like, don't be a fucking creep.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
the last thing, dude, every interaction I have with people of the opposite sex, on my mind the whole time is whatever you do, don't be a
creep.
fucking weirdo.
Really?
Like, do not make this person feel uncomfortable. I don't want to do that.
It's probably just society too. I mean, like
Well, I
for
just,
good measures, but
so I bartend, right? I
Oh,
see
okay.
so much of it,
yeah,
like sitting around my bar rail, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, oh my god, dude. There's so many times I just want to be like, dude, I'm creeped out by you. Imagine how she feels.
Yeah. Do you hear pickup lines from dudes?
God.
Or whatever
Oh, God.
You make note of
the
them?
whole time.
I was gonna say that's probably the best people.
I would definitely make notes of like
The whole
here's some of the
time.
worst ones.
There's some classics.
Right? Yeah.
There's some of them I like.
Yeah.
Like, where you grab a sugar packet that just says sugar on it and you walk up to who you perceive as a beautiful woman and you say something like, you dropped your name tag. Like, fucking bam. Like, all right, subtle but effective. Subtle but effective.
That's hilarious.
Are you my homework? Are you my homework? Because I'm not doing you, but I should be. You know what I mean? Like, subtle but effective. Actually, that's not very subtle. That's
hilarious.
That's unbelievable.
I'd be more like remember some of the worst ones, like
dude, and that's
you ever see a dude get slapped over anything?
I have seen people get slapped.
Yeah,
I've
over
seen
a
people get
line.
slapped. I've seen exes come into the bar and confront their ex person with their new person.
Yeah, that would be.
We see a lot of
uncomfortable for you.
that.
Fight.
There's just so much, and we don't have a whole lot of drama at Ziggy's, but sometimes there's drama.
I don't think I've ever been in there. Garrett swears you guys have the best tenderloins.
We have absolutely
the best
hands
tenderloins.
down, no question, the best tenderloin. So if you like breaded tenderloins, I will buy your first one.
Okay.
I will purchase your first one for you if you just come see us. Because it hands down, I stand behind it. That's the only thing on our menu that every time somebody asks me what they should have, it never lets them down.
Well, through COVID. Remember when you guys were not even open, but you could serve.
People lost their fucking minds because they were like,
when
we're not going to be able to get our tenderloins.
But when you could open back up just to have food service or whatever, to go, weren't you guys slinging
just slinging
so many of those a day?
Couple hundred a day.
Yeah, they were running out of them because that's what everybody was just ordering, right?
Oh my gosh!
Remember, like a month or two or whatever, that you couldn't even get it at all.
Yeah.
And when it started back
everything
up,
went crazy. The price of meat went crazy, so it was like we can
still
sell
up there.
tenderloins, but fuck, it's expensive.
Right.
Yeah.
We did a lot of that, but no, it's a legit tenderloin. It's up there with some of the best in the state.
I'll have to come in and see him.
And I've tried to prove that. I want everybody to know I've tried to prove that over time.
Right.
But we have not been able to make it to any of these tenderloin festivals. I want to go hang out with
Well,
the
the hard part is,
tenderloin
you got to kind of cook it in the bar and in your seasoned grease already and everything. I think.
Well,
to
that's
make
the
it,
thing. You can take fryer grease, transfer it to a portable fryer, and then go and.
But you have the optimal temp.
You can
stuff.
create.
I mean,
you
I
can
know.
create.
Trust me,
the
I cook
experience.
on the go. I know how it is.
You can create the experience. We could do it. I want to share it with the world.
Do it.
I want to share it with the world. Yeah, Patty McGuire, thank you for co-hosting tonight, dude.
Thanks
Anything
for
you
having
want to
me.
say before we go?
No, man. Appreciate you having me.
You
Tyler,
look good on camera, man.
I look good live on camera.
That
and
seat,
everything.
the light's not that great.
Wait till we put the new lights in.
I hope
it's gonna be awesome.
I've been hearing about these new lights.
Well, I just heard a guy working.
My
on one
landlord's been telling me about these new lights for a while.
Yeah. Well,
And,
they actually just started showing up, and we are. I have a guy over here trying to put them in right now. Put a couple in to see how they're going to work.
And I want you to know I made a point again to display that you are not Tyler.
Not Tyler.
Okay,
Right.
That is Tyler. Miss you, buddy. Hope you
look
had
a
a
lot
chance
alike,
to tune
as you
in
can
from
tell.
over there in Milton Keynes.
He's probably asleep right now. What time is it? Yeah, he'd be asleep.
Robert Evans had a question about the cleaning business. He said,
Okay.
do your clients, and we talked about this briefly, do the clients stick around or leave while you clean?
Either.
Either?
I have some that are, gone because they're at work or whatever.
Sure.
They trust me enough to
Right.
leave me there. And then I have some that are just remote works.
Right.
I have
Yeah,
some
there's a lot of
are-
that. I think there's a lot of people that work from home
Yeah.
now, right? That have an office and they probably just kind of lock themselves in while you're out there running the vacuum and they're on the old Zoom.
And I always feel so bad. I'm like, sorry, but you
Right,
need to
right.
do this. So.
Right.
But yeah, I mean both, and it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
Whatever that person needs is what we
See, I'd
do.
rather be gone. That way, when I come home, got this
Nice
nice,
and
beautiful,
clean.
fresh house,
Yeah.
and I got all the cameras watching you jam my music out there. And right, why is this not on the right channel on the?
And yes, before anybody asks, some people do have cameras. It's not weird.
No,
It's
I,
not-
to me,
I
I
figure
don't think
most
it's weird.
homes anymore have cameras.
Yeah,
at least outside, like a ring or whatever. But
Some people have them inside. I
yeah, a
don't
lot
care.
of people, especially with kids.
Yeah.
you know.
Kids and
I
dogs.
I
Yeah,
don't
kids and
care.
dogs.
Kids
yeah.
and dogs. I would like it. I would like an indoor camera just to be able to like check in on my dogs while I'm at work.
That's what
Yeah.
Tyler and Allie do that all the time.
Yeah, my
You know,
my
they
dogs are probably just
Yeah.
laying on the couch because they're old as shit. But we've got Lucy.
Yeah.
and
And she's probably going, "What you guys doing? What you guys doing? What you guys doing?"
she'll be up in that camera trying to eat it.
Right?
She'll be up in that camera trying to eat it. Is what she would do.
You tell these
But I
guys
like
to get
the
up,
ones,
play
like
with
you
me.
can talk to them through the camera.
Yeah, right.
Like that'd be so cool.
Like, get off the couch. You're not supposed to be on that couch.
Yeah.
Damn it. How'd they know? Is that you, God?
It's like they're here. Oh my Lord. Well, Patty, thank you. Cheyenne, thank you for joining us and
Thank you.
doing this.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. Again, we got through it. First episode with a stranger in the
Yeah.
room.
Just don't expect them to all be.
As cool as you.
Like
Cool.
No, dude, I can't say enough about how cool you've been and how much fun it's been to sit here and talk to you. So
Thank
that's
you. I've
thank
had a
you
lot of
so
fun.
much for coming and doing this. And again, and I'll just full disclosure, like it makes us feel good to highlight really cool people that are doing cool stuff. But it also helps us to get as many people involved in the process. And it's a win-win. Hopefully, in the long run, we're hoping to grow the show, but we also want to see other people grow and succeed. So that's the point of it.
Same.
We were happy you were here,
And you got hooked into playing softball tomorrow night.
It's
Congratulations.
fine.
Yeah,
More
no.
exercise for me.
You were like, I was like, wait, you're a girl softball
Bring
player.
bring that X-ray machine.
Doesn't have
Sean might need it.
doesn't
by the
have
end
a
of the night.
Thursday team, because if you don't, you have a Thursday team now. Just saying.
We got an extra shirt to be fine.
But all right, well, one more time for Cheyenne Moneymaker and Patrick McGuire. My name is
out.
Sean B, and this has been the Mind Snacks Podcast. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We will see you next Wednesday. And also, I got to say this to you people still watching. We upload this to Spotify and iTunes. Okay, you can listen to Mind Snacks in your car.
Yeah.
Crazy,
your
right?
car?
And
Wow.
also follow us on
Mind blown.
YouTube at Second String Media. Yeah. Thank you guys.